Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, Marky Marks Terrell. I don't know why the fuck. What do you want? Hmm? As soon as I go live, this guy's outside cutting, using his weed whacker. It's been quiet this whole time. I ate lunch. It was quiet. Next thing you know, bam. I swear. Nothing but a noise box. Now the trash truck's here. Hey Ruth, how you doing? How you been? Long time no see. It's okay, baby. It's a trash truck, man. It's okay, look. It's over this way, look. Hey. My dog here is the trash truck people. She's looking out the door, but they're out the window. Go that way, look. See the man? Look. See him? They're right there, look. They come and get all the trash that you accumulate. Dog food cans. Yeah, it's a long time. Hope you're doing good. It's okay. You hear the damn truck every single time. Like, what is your problem? Hmm? She's so annoying. She acts like she's never heard that damn truck before. Sometimes I wonder if she has a brain. Yeah, you're still alive and it's good. Yeah, definitely. I agree. If you're alive and you're not in the hospital and you're talking to me, then that's a good thing. It's okay, Dodo. Go lay down. That's what I say every day, Ruth. If we are if we're happy, we're home, we're not in the hospital, then we're doing good. We're definitely doing good. They're gone. Okay? The man's gone now. You can lay down. Relax. It's okay. Man's gone now, okay? He took all the trash. It's a good man. There's nobody there, baby. Okay? Nobody's there. You can go lay down. Yeah, I've been all right. Been busy with life. My sister, my nephews, my mom, my dad, they're all a pain in my ass. Been working here and there. I've been on here a lot. The weather's been very shitty here, but today it's been all week. It's been good, right up until today. It's been good. But the week before and the week before that, it's been raining, windy. It's been really bad weather. So at least I got some work done this week. I'm happy I got a lot of work done. So I always have something to do. So this week I've been on here and my regular business. I do, but very not too much. Ever since like on here, there's more people, and on IG, it's like nobody really goes over there anymore. I'm on there sometimes, and nobody's there. Maybe one person will pop in, but that's about it. It's not as many people as it used to be. Yeah, I'm on here pretty much every single day now. Every single day. My love life? No, nothing. I prefer to be single and have less headaches. No love life around here. I don't even have time for a damn love life. But nobody interesting's been around in my life, to be honest, Ruth. A lot of people that used to be in my life want to come back into my life, but I don't want them. Hell no. I love being single, to be honest. It's less headaches. And plus, there's nobody decent. I don't know anybody that I would want to date that's decent here in Bermuda. So, and I don't want no long distance relationship. That's for sure. 'Cause that's a disaster in itself. No, I don't want to. I don't want to date anyone, especially if they're indecent or you know crazy. Yeah, hmm every day. Every day I do paid readings, $5 PayPal for a question, and I do a free message if you want one. Every day, same shit, different day. Yep. Okay, no problem, Ruth. I'll be here. Hey, Becker, what's up, sweetie? Whack ass people. That's why you got the message you did earlier. Don't give stupid people your energy, and these people are whack. That's how people are. People are. They always. I've had a lot of past people come back into my life, and I'm like, oh hell no, no, you won't. Mm-mm. Fuck that. I don't want no past people back in my life. That shit ain't happening. It's happened a few times already this year where some past people have come back. I'm like, don't come around me. No, you won't. No, you fucking won't. Uh-uh. No, 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 no way. That shit ain't happening. Hey, dude, how you doing? Becca, when is your birthday? October what? 16th? Or look what I got. I got in the Element Encyclopedia of birthdays. Isn't your birthday October 16th or something like that? Can't remember what day your birthday is. I know it's October. Hey Aquarius, how you doing? You all right, sweetheart? Sweet Cheeks is in the building. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just here, just wasting some time, waiting for my nephew to call me. My nephew went to do his sports day today, but he says he might get off early, so when he calls me, I'm gonna go. All right, doing thanks. You can ask your question when you're ready. All right, doing. You said, what can you see me doing in Jordan? Oh, okay, cool. Hope you get good news. Well, I see that you when you go to this place, Jordan. Yeah, when you go there, you might be arguing with a woman, a person who makes a lot of mistakes, somebody who's conceited. You might go back and forth with a woman. Um, I see you. I see you with a younger child, maybe a possibly a daughter or something like that. And you can also be dealing with another woman that's more understanding. But eventually, like I see you like arguing with somebody. Yeah, it could be if you argue with them. I got the Queen of Wands, so it could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but I got a woman here, and then you might, and then I see you. I know you said you're gonna see your kids. You have a daughter and a son, yeah. So this could be that your son can also like be arguing with the mom, and you might be like, hey, don't talk to your mother like that, or something like that type of stuff. But I see you around, a boy, a girl, and a woman, and you might argue with her, or your son might argue amongst you guys or whatever, or see you guys arguing and say something to you. Otherwise, that like when you get there, you be like, yeah, this is an experience that kind of let me down a bit, but after a while, I think that she'll be fine, and you guys will come to some conclusion that you'll be okay. Okay, Ruth, thanks. I'll get to you right after Dune. So I feel like your daughter, you'll be fine with your daughter and maybe your ex, but there's gonna be like a disagreement in the beginning. Could be between you and your son, something like that. No, the cards don't tell me that, but it might be over another person. Like you might be arguing about your kids, or you might be arguing about another woman. Like, for instance, if she has a mother that's around, you might be arguing with her about your mom, about her mom or your mom or something like that. Some little petty argument will happen about another woman. Like you're going to argue with a woman about another woman. That's what it says. So you might have like a little argument, and you might be like, well, that's your fault. It's your mistake. You did that. So, you might like be telling her about herself, about her mistake. But after that, it'll be fine. Like it's just that one thing that I see. Like just when you go there, try not to argue, try not to be disappointed, and try not to get frustrated right away. Like, and try not to relive the past. Like don't bring up the past when you're there. Don't talk about the past, because that's going to ignite arguments or things like that. So when she says anything, crazy or whatever, just like be whatever. Just be the better man. That's what it's saying here in the cards. Like don't bring up your past experiences. Like don't like bring your unhappiness there, because I know you're not really happy with how your life is going, right? So when you go there, don't no past talking, and no negative type of talking, because that's gonna like influence the whole vibe there. So just be positive and be cool, like in that way. No arguments are gonna yeah, I know you're not happy, but don't bring it to your children, and don't bring it to when you go on your trip. Like you can mention it, but don't dwell on it, because they might say, well, you're not happy because you're not doing this or you're not doing that. And then you might get triggered and might be like, you know what? F you all. So try not to like let them get to you, and try not to start the conversation to be negative. Yeah, so maybe your son is gonna argue, with you or with your mom, with his mom about it. So it could be like that. Yeah. Well, there you go. So it might happen again. So be aware of that, just trying to avoid it. Don't fuel the fire. That's don't like make it worse than it already is. Yeah. That's what I see I'm doing. No, I don't see anything interesting. No, I just see you talking to people. That's what I get. I see you talking to people. That's what I keep getting. You talking to your son, your daughter, your ex, you talking about your experiences, things like that. That's what I get. If you do anything interesting, that's up to you. You want to go to the mall, you want to go visit people. That's up to you, bro. The cards ain't gonna say like, yeah, you're going to the mall or you're going to a party or that's up to you to decide. You know. Well, there you go. That's why it's telling me you're gonna talk to multiple people. You're gonna talk to a lot of people. So if you have a lot to say, then that's what's gonna be happening. Just remember that some of the conversations might not be as good as you want. They might be, arguments or, things like that. All right, Ruth, you're welcome, dude. No problem. And thank you. All right, Ruth, you're next. When you say how. What is my financial outlook in 2024? All right, let's check. All right, thanks, Ruth. I saw it in the PayPal there, so I'll check it. What is the financial outlook? Oh, looks pretty good, Ruth. It looks you got 2 aces here. I feel like from now until mid-year, it might be off and on. Like you're always looking for something better. You're always looking for another way. You might be disappointed because you put in effort and then nothing really happens. Or like sometimes you get good and sometimes it's bad. But like after like June, July, August, those type of months going into the end of the year, like you got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So that tells me that you're going to be happy, but you have to be active. Remember to put in the initiative, to be very active, to have determination. The more like you start to do things and the more active you are and more determined you are, then you're going to get what you want. So this is telling me that your finances could be very good and the outlook can be very good this month. This year, So it has to be a combination of you spiritually knowing that if you believe you'll receive this all, and also like making things perfect, making things almost perfect, making things, being more active, putting in that initiative, having the strength and the power to deal with it. So I see success and I see things happening for you. So this is probably one of the best cards I've gotten for you. To get 2 aces is pretty good. So even on the bottom, I got Page of Pentacles, and that says that, slowly but surely you'll get there. But you might be learning something. You might have some new ideas. You might get some news from someone that, makes you concentrate, and then you apply all your ideas into one together, and then you all make money, and you and some friends or you and somebody that you deal with, like a business partner or somebody, you guys all make money. But it looks very good for you, Ruth, in the financial outlook. Hey, Girly Sunday. I'm doing great, sweetheart. How you been? Good to see you. So financial outlook looks really good, Ruth. I know it hasn't been like a lot of people, but that looks very good for you. I see good things coming your way. And this is only like, we're going into the 3rd month now, so it looks like it's going to get better and better, Ruth. All right. Yeah, that's all. Just be like whatever, be active for sure, but like don't give up is what it's saying. Those cards are saying don't give up, because the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles together, that's like, you really getting emotionally involved into your day-to-day life, like, and you making that accomplishment, like you having that sword and saying, yes, I'm finally got it, like I'm finally winning. And then when you start to like get more and more work, it's you can you can get the Ace of Pentacles eventually, which is getting the both things, like both work and money. So that's how it's gonna work. Like you're gonna be handed this, like it's gonna come to you. It's your B day in a couple days. Oh, cool. You're a Pisces. All right. Ruth, let me see. You said a general reading. All right, cool. I'll give you a general reading for this year. I see a lot of communication, Ruth. A lot of communication with people, with people around you. Sure, Girly Sunday, I'll get to you. I just have another person in front of you, and then we just got to finish up with Ruth. I see a lot of enjoyment in talking to people, a lot of letters, a lot of messages, a lot of emails, like you handling things, handling matters, in any which way, any subject, anything. You might be dealing with like some obstacles and problems with certain people. If you have a friend around you that's sick and needs your help, you might have to deal with this person like that's sick. I mean, you don't have to, but this person that might get sick, and you might say, okay, I'll help you out, or I'll, take care of you, or I'll help you as much as I can. You might have some delays and some problems here and there, but you're gonna overcome them. It's just it might like dampen your spirits a bit, or it might get you to a point where you're like, oh shit, this is the last thing I need. Is like something to hold me back. But it's like, even if it's not somebody that's sick, it could be like just overcoming problems. Like whatever you're going through now, you're going to overcome those things, so that way there's no more delays and no more worries and things like that. And you could also be like mentally worried and unhappy that things aren't going the way you really want it to go. Um, just be very like cautious when you deal with other people. Like some people would say, "Oh, Ruth, oh sure, I'll help you," but they have something else in mind. So they might not be as genuine as they say they are. So you might have to deal with some like sneaky people here and there. And I do get like a woman with dark hair. So you might have to like have how they have a sign that says beware of dog. You might have a sign that says beware of Ruth, because you might have to like, you might be telling people, hey, don't think you're gonna like get me mad, or don't think you're gonna like do something to me to make my life a misery because you have problems. So it's like an ulterior motive, if you know what that means. Like a woman will assist you or be all nice to you, and then she's gonna want double in return. So you might get a favor that you don't even want, just because that person wants so much from you or wants something from you. So be aware of people like that, especially a woman. Okay. Like you, even like with your business that you have, like if you're doing business and you're doing work, like somebody might say, oh, but Ruth, you should do this and you should do that. And you'd be like, well, how am I going to do that? Oh, but I will help you. And then when they help you, they think they're going to get like all this in return. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, oh well, I helped you get this, so you better give me that. So be very careful of who like you work with and who you tell things to, because that's gonna be like a huge factor for you this month, this year, So try not to let people upset you. Try not to let people like divert you to a different way. Don't let nobody convince you that you have to do something in order to be happy. But the good thing is you're going to communicate with good people and you're going to enjoy talking to the good ones. But you have to make sure you delete the bad ones. You know what I mean? And there is like a woman with dark hair that you might have to be aware of. She's going to be a pain in the ass. And it's more to do with business and work and money. So just beware of these people, because they could be a pain in the ass. Oh, speaking of pain in the ass, hey Ninja, how you doing today? But overall, Ruth, I see you being happy, but just make sure I see you being happy, Ruth, this year, happier than usual. And the more effort you put in, the better your life is going to be. But don't be too kind because you're a kind person. You're a nice woman. But don't let these people know that they can take advantage of you. You know what I mean? You have to be very careful of who you let into your life because these people are out to, like, get something from you. I keep getting that a woman is nasty around you and she might be like trying to plan to get something for nothing. So, yeah, just be aware of that. Because you're kind and you're nice, you know, that's gonna happen. Yes, Dune, you're next. And after Dune, I have Girly Sunday. So yeah, there you. Well, love progress depends on you. I don't see any like love things there, to be honest. The only love thing I see here, Ruth, is a person from your past might try to come back. Like this person is someone who has dark hair and they're like, it's unexpected for you to see them, like, you know what I mean? It's like you think that they've changed but they haven't. So somebody from your past is going to try and come back into your life, but it's not going to be worth it. That's the only love type of stuff that I see here. Like you're going to make a choice to say, no, I don't really want you to come back to me. So I see a past person there that you got rid of, but they might try and come back to you. Okay, Aquarius, yeah, I'll be on tonight. I'll definitely be on later on for sure. All right, Dune, you said when my life turns around for me for the positive, what changes do you see? All right. You're welcome, Ruth. Just keep putting in a lot of effort, keep putting in effort, keep, like I always tell you, we have to make our own life better, we can't just sit around and wait. So the more you put yourself out there, the better like things will be, and loving yourself is better than someone loving you, for sure. All right, Dune, what I get here is the positive thing that I see here is you're going to have success eventually. And this can come in the next like 2 to 3 months. Like I told you already, from now to like June, things are going to start to change for you. But you have to let go of all your disappointment. You can't hold on to the disappointment because in order for you to get like these good things, then you can't like keep feeling disappointed or feeling like you have to do certain things. If you're not, obviously you're not happy, you want to make things better, right? So the positive things that are going to happen to you is getting what you really want, whether it's a new job, whether it's going somewhere, doing something. You're going to really emotionally feel this, right? You're going to love whatever you're doing. You're going to be more active and everything's going to go your way. You just have to be put in a lot of initiative, Yes, I understand. But you got to put in that determination because if you keep shying away from the good things, then see the thing is as soon as you get rid of one thing, then the good thing happens. And then when you get that good thing, you might be like, okay, now I have it, but I'm still not happy. What else do I need to do? So if you're the type of person that only gets happy for a little while and you get bored and you want something else to do or you want to try something else, then that's how it's going to be. You see what I mean? So I see you being disappointed even when you do get the positive things, because you're going to say to yourself, okay, now that I'm here, or now that I'm doing this, now what? I have to start all over again. I have to do this. I have to do that. This shit, this is even worse than what I was dealing with. Or it could be positive in certain ways and negative in other ways. So you're emotionally going to be like, what the hell am I doing? Like, what do I really need to do? But you're going to have like more money and more work. Things are going to be good. But then you're going to be like, shit, I'm doing all this stuff, but I need to do like what I really want to do. You see what I'm saying? Right, exactly. So, right, to be honest, Dune, you are your worst own enemy. So if you have a bachelor's degree and you're not doing that, then what the hell are you doing? You have to ask yourself, in order for me to triumph and get what I need and get success, I have to do what I got a degree in. And maybe you don't want to, and that's why I see you going back and forth about what the hell you want to do. So the cards are saying that you can get what you want, but you really got to think about it. There's a lot of thinking. There's a thinking process you have to go through. And the more you think negative, the more negative is going to come to you. And the more you think that, oh yeah, I'm going to do this. I have to get off my ass. I have to do this in order for me to feel happy. You see what I'm saying? So my advice to you is, in order for you to feel emotionally good, you have to stop contradicting yourself and be very complex about what you want. You can't make a decision that's going to put you right back to where you was. So what I'm seeing here is, right, the changes I see for you depends on your decisions. Your decisions is going to be the key thing. So if you make the right decision, you're going to be okay. If you make the wrong decision, you're going to be unhappy again. And that's what Spirit's telling me in the cards, is that your energy is like a seesaw. It goes down, it comes back up. It goes down, it comes back up. And then when you're up, you're like, okay, well, now what? Then you start to say, well, nothing's fucking happening good for me. And then it goes back down again. And then when you're down, you're like, okay, well, now I got to do this. And then, you're back up to like, okay, again. So this is going to continue unless you make the right decision. Only you know what you want. So whatever you really want, you have to go for it. And if you do go for it, you'll get it. The last thing that should be on your mind is marrying somebody. The best thing you can do is focus on you, dude. You got to focus on yourself. But it's not hard to get a job. When people tell me it's hard to get a job, I don't believe that. Because there's millions of jobs, but you don't want the job. You got to get the job that you want the most. I used to work for everybody else, and now for 16 years I work for myself and by myself. I used to have 3 guys. I employed 3 guys at once. I had a lot of work. I do electrical work. I'm an electrical contractor. I've been an electrical contractor for 25 years. And I work for other people. And then I work for myself. But yeah, don't worry about white supremacy and racism and all that shit. Fuck these people. You got to do what's best for you. We're never going to get away from racism. We're never going to get away from hate. We're never going to get away from jealousy. Wherever you go, those things are always going to be there. But we have to ignore those things and don't let those things dampen your spirits and tell you how to live your life. You see what I'm saying? In Bermuda, there's the same things. There's whites versus blacks. Then the Bermudian people don't like the foreigners because the foreigners are coming here taking their job. Well, if you got off your fucking ass and did the job, then we wouldn't be here. Right? So the people are their own worst enemy. And we shouldn't be worried about what everybody else is doing. We got to do what's right for us. This is what I've explained to everybody all my life, is we got to leave those things alone. Who cares about what the government's doing? Who cares about what white people are doing or black people are doing or Portuguese people or Swedish people? Who gives a fuck what these people are doing? What matters is what you want to do in your life while you're here on earth. And that's what I do every day. I come on here because I feel like it, because I'm good at what I do. I'm an electrician. I've been an electrician for 25 years. So I want to do electrical work, I'm going to go do it. If I like to paint too, so I'm going to go paint. I'm going to go power wash. I'm going to go take care of this person's home. I'm going to go do this and do that. I do what I want. I could care less about, I didn't even watch the news. The news is too discouraging. The news is too negative. Unless it's good news, I don't want to watch it. You see what I'm saying? You have to block out all your disappointments and say, hey, look, I'm healthy. I can work. I can do whatever I want because I'm healthy and God's put me on this earth to do something right. Who cares about the negative things? If you keep dwelling on negativity, then you're never going to go nowhere. Trust me. Believe me. You keep dwelling on negative shit, then your life is going to be negative. You know what I mean, bro? Everybody goes through these things every day. But if you keep dwelling on it, then you're not gonna go nowhere. Because God's gonna be like, you still worried about that shit? Oh well, I can't advance you in life because you don't want to. You want to play the victim, or you want to be the victim. You know, we can't worry about what other people do and what other people say and how people act towards us. We got to keep going and fighting for what we want and what we believe. Trust me, that's how it works. Girly Sunday, you can go ahead and ask your question, sweetheart. I think I got it here somewhere. You want a general reading for March. All right, cool. So do that, bro. Trust me, you'll be fine. You have to do what's right for you, not nobody else. You have to do what's right for you. That's why I'm here today, because I don't listen to nobody but myself. I don't care about no politics. I don't care about government. I don't care about nothing but myself. If I'm happy, I could care less about what's going on in the world. I can't fix what people destroy. You know, all I want to do is worry about me and what my next move is. All right, Girly Sunday. Let me see. Okay, cool. All right, so what I see for you, Girly Sunday, is you being accomplished, you also being discreet and using your discernment in how you live your life. You want to be safe. That's your main thing, being safe, having the material things that you need, being very cautious, trying not to tell anybody what you're doing because the people that around you want to make sure you're not happy, as weird as that sounds. But you could be a person who keeps to yourself and you're very cautious about how you explore your life and how you go about your business. You may love to be out in nature. If you do, go outside and, hug a tree, walk on grass barefooted, go look at the moon, go look at the stars, go outside and love nature. That's what you should be doing. And that's what you can be doing to get, your mind right, if that's what you need to do. Otherwise, that just you feeling safe for you probably means a lot more than anything. But be discreet about who you tell and what you're saying to people. Because there could be some people around you that want to make life miserable for you, or there could be like a feeling of, you might feel like, well, how am I gonna make myself better without degrading myself? Like you might be grading yourself on 1 to 10, and you'd be like, right now I'm feeling like a 6. Like I'm not really feeling like I should be feeling. How am I gonna get to that 10? So you might be contemplating in your mind. Your mind might be playing tricks on you, or you might be just like really tired and be like, you know what? I work, I go home. Like what else am I gonna do? Like, do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? You're gonna be contemplating your life in this month and saying, okay, it's March. This year's already got 3 months. What the hell am I doing? What am I going to do next? And people might be around you trying to make you feel unhappy. You might be feeling lonely sometimes when you come home, and you might be like, you know what? I kind of wish I had a man. I wish I had somebody that I can really, put my faith and my love and my care into. And then you might make plans and you might be like, nah, I don't really want to do it now. Fuck it. I'm just going to stay home. You might have like really like hardly any friends that you can trust. You might be doing like a clean sweep of your life and friends and people around you. You might be thinking about like your past lovers, friends, friendships, why it didn't work, how it's going to work again, or do I really need all these people? Like your future, you might be looking at it through the clouds and saying, when are these clouds gonna go away? When is the sun gonna shine on me? But otherwise, that I feel like this month you're trying to resolve these problems. You're trying to make these problems go away, and you're trying to figure out how you're going to heal, how you're going to feel better. What is the satisfactory result that I can get out of all of this? Um, I feel like you're going to compromise, and you're going to listen to some of your women friends, and they're going to inspire you. If you like to like do artwork, or you like art, or you like to make things or design things, or whatever you do for work, if it's to do with like inspiration of arts, or like making things or doing things with your hands, you'll be more inspired to work and to do your job to the best of your ability. But otherwise, that by the end of the month, I feel like you'll resolve your problems. You'll come to a conclusion that, hey, look, I made it. This month was kind of annoying because of other people, but at least I made it. I'm good. I accomplished my goal. I did what I had to do. And here I am. I can raise my cup and say, hey, I did it. Congratulations to me. So after like a rough start, and it could be rough right now, but it could be rough like in the beginning of March. But towards the end, I feel like you'll raise your glass and say, hey, I made it. I got through all this bullshit and I'm here now. I'm good. So, you know, when I get like the Nine of Pentacles for a woman, that to me also means like you you might feel safe to do what you want to do, but you also have to like you can't really say too much because people's always watching you like a TV. So remember that there is people around, there's people out there, people are gonna aggravate you, people are gonna be fucking irritated. Just try not to let them get to you. You know what I mean? Hey Marley. Work, 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 work. I did a little bit of work today, Marley, and now I'm here. I'm waiting for my nephew. My oldest nephew, well, the one that was here, he went away to Boston today to go to his volleyball tournament. My sister's going. She's her job had a big sale today, a leap year sale, so she's very busy. I had to deal with my parents this morning to fix their satellite box. So I dealt with them, called the place, they solved everything. So my parents are good. They got TV. And my youngest nephew, his sports day is today. So the weather's been off and on, good and bad. Like it's been kind of like cloudy, and it's kind of like cool and windy. But now like the sun's out again. Doesn't know what it wants to do. But his sports day is today, and he says he might call me between 2 and 3 o'clock. So it's almost 2 o'clock now. So yeah, the internet was acting up as well, and then it affected the satellite box. And um, last night I emailed the people, and then they emailed me this morning and said that they're aware of the problem, but they were trying to fix it. So at 10 o'clock this morning, my dad called me and said, "Hey, it's working now. It's fine." So I was like, "Okay, cool. Thank God. It's finished. It's fished. Yeah, it's it's fixed. Oh my God, it's fixed. So yeah, they're good to go now. My nephew made it to Boston. He had a good flight. He's at the mall right now. He sent me a picture of this Nike outlet that he's at. And I was like, yeah, you should buy me something, your favorite uncle. And so he laughed and I was like, look, man, just have a good time. So everybody's good, which is great. Then the pool guy was here. He had to talk to me about the pool. So he cleaned the pool. He put some chlorine in there and put some stuff in there to clean the pool and whatever. And I was talking to him for a bit. I've had a busy morning. And now the gardeners are outside at my next door neighbor's yard. They're making a whole pot of noise. So I got all my windows and doors closed. So I'm kind of like in between minds on what to do. So I said I might as well just come on live so that way I can just get off when I can. When my nephew texts me, I'll go pick him up. He's like 10 minutes away. So they're having a sports day today. So we shall see. But otherwise, that I've done a few readings this morning for a few friends of mine. I've been really busy off and on, constantly going. I've been to the city today. Had to go pick up a package. I had to go to the mailbox to get something for my sister. The post office, I mean. I've been on the go. Since 7 o'clock this morning, I've been going. I've even been to the grocery store. I bought lunch today. I said, fuck this, I'm not making lunch. Sick and tired of making lunch. I'm gonna buy lunch today. So I bought fish, vegetables, and noodles. It was very good. It was pretty good. Yeah, I'll be on it, I'll be on the run. Today's been very busy. It's 2 o'clock here now. So the last hour I've been on here just chilling. As you can see, my dog is pain in the ass. She's got the best life in the world. She just sticks her head inside those covers and she's like, She's had an eventful day too, because the pool guy was here, so she was all growling at him and making off. Then I got to fold all those clothes in back of me. I just washed them all. Now I took them out of the dryer and threw them over there. I was like, fuck this. I'll fold them later. So excuse my laundry in the background, As you can see, I don't care. I'll get to it when I get to it. I folded these clothes over here, but I just ain't got no patience. I'm sick and tired of shit. I need a maid or something, Making you hungry? Yeah, see, if I was there, I'd come bring you lunch, Marley. I'd be like, hello, yes, delivery for Marley. I'd be like, who the hell are you? It's Mark's delivery. You know how it goes. It ain't easy. But otherwise, same shit, different day. What can I do? What can I do? Pain in the ass. No, you can't have a message. No. N-O. No. No. I'm not giving no messages today. Today is No Message Thursday. Today is a no mofo message Thursday. You know what your message is going to be today? Look what I got. I got the Element Encyclopedia of Birthdays. No, don't drag Marley into this. Your birthday is February 2nd, right? Ninja? I believe your birthday is February 2nd. Okay. Your greatest challenge is learning how to let down your guard. Your way forward is to develop your self-awareness and to understand that trust and intimacy are not weaknesses but strengths. So give up the coochie every now and then. On the dark side, you can be uncompassionate, aloof, and stubborn. Yes, that's definitely true. At your best, you can be very elegant, stylish, and dynamic, and a pain in the ass. Those born on February 2nd tend to be sophisticated people with their own elegant style, dress code, and mode of behavior. Yep, Mark, give me a damn message. They often resist any attempt to impose rules or regulations on them, but despite their fierce need to do things their own way, they also extremely open-minded. This makes them very easy to get along with. Yeah, I like my little ninja, you know. And their presence is soothing and reassuring for others when they are troubled. They also possess the ability to stick to something to the bitter end, and their determination and conviction give them they give them more energy and power. Oh, our little ninja. So there you go, ninja. That's your message. Okay. All right, Marley. When is your birthday, Miss Scorpio? I'll see what they say about your birthday. That's if you want a message or not. You don't have to. You're welcome, Ninja. November 12th. November 12th. All right. This is the birthday of mesmerizing prerogative. Mesmerizing prerogative. Blah, blah, blah. Your greatest challenge is taking responsibility. The way forward is to understand that until you can own up to the part you play in shaping your destiny, life will feel confusing and out of control. On the dark side, you might be selfish, immoral, or troubled. At your best, you're illuminating, magnetic, and generous. Yes, you are. Don't worry about your dark side. People born on November 12th feel that it is their right to attract attention or get whatever they want from others from life. With such powerful expectations, the chances should be good for their success and happiness. Unfortunately, in some cases, they oppose the opposite is true. Unfortunately, in some cases, the opposite is true. These people have the potential to be the most mesmerizing and seductive individuals of the year. Really? Mm-hmm. In some cases, others don't just listen to or follow them, but worship the fact that they can bring excitement and beauty into their lives. Their boldness always their boldness and imagination are outstanding, but unfortunately, they aren't always positive. They aren't always the positive force that they seem to have been destined to be in at an early age. This is because they have the tendency to flout not just convention, but moral ethics codes to get what they want. In some cases, the ends may justify the means, but there will also be times when they do not. Their success may depend on how subtle they are to bending the rules and how considerate they are and kind they are towards others. So listen to this. Marley, you said you're 38 or 39 or something like that. Now listen to this. This is the last paragraph for you. It says, until the age of 39, there is an emphasis on their lives on adventure and freedom, and they may wish to explore and expand their mental outlook through study or travel. At the age of 40, there are turning points when they are likely to take a more disciplined and practical approach. Whatever age they are, the key to their success will be the ability to remember the importance of the emotional well being that is vital to their happiness. See that? Look at that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, okay, you'll be 38 this year. So yeah, see, right up until the age of 39, those things are gonna happen, and then afterwards, yeah, exactly. See, that's what happened to me after when I reached 40. That's when I started to change my life. So my life, I'm 47 now, so my life has changed dramatically in the last 6 7 years because I made the change. I got off my fucking ass and made shit happen. Without anybody helping. Some people helped. All right, my birthday is February 6th. Yeah, this book is cool. It was gifted to me by a good friend of mine. My good friends always give me shit, you know. I got this book last year for my birthday. All right. This is the birthday of the charmer. Your greatest challenge is to moderate your desire to be needed by everyone. No shit. The way forward is to understand that people will like you for who you are and not because you are accommodating. Yep. On the dark side, you could be needy, uncertain, or insecure. I doubt that. At your best, you're loving, generous, and likable. Yeah, I guess. People born on this day are generous, accommodating individuals who generally liked by everyone they meet. That's true. It's almost impossible not to like them because you have so much of a winning manner and enthusiastic personality. As a result, they are often extremely popular and respected, unfortunately. Positive feedback and approval from others really matters to people born on this day. But this need for affection isn't one way street. In many ways, it is one big love affair for them. The only downside to this approach to life is that when things don't go their own way, or when love and generosity are met with contempt and selfishness, they can get hurt and emotional. That's true. I get mad when somebody fucking disrespects me. Sometimes disappointment and disillusionment can make them behave or in a dramatic or insecure way, which can irritate rather or endear them to others. You're fucking right. You want to act up? Yeah. Although they are insecure at times, the generous and positive nature of people born on this day attracts plenty of love, admiration, and success their way. They do need to be careful, however, that their role as people pleasers, they don't become too accommodating to lose touch with their own emotional needs and act inappropriately. Yeah, I do. I act gangster when I don't get what I want, and people act up. The gangster comes out of me, so don't fuck around. Yeah. The need to understand that friendship is not just about accommodation, but also trust, respect, generosity, and boundaries. This is a turning point around the age of 44 when they become more assertive and aware of their own character. There you go. They can be sometimes guilty of courting popularity or popularity's sake, but more often than not, um, the nature of these people earns them respect and praise in good and bad times alike. Yeah. As long as they don't take the respect of others for granted, remembering their self worth is based on more than popularity. These charming and thoughtful people pleasers want life to be good for them, and more often, it's not. That's true. That's very true. Yeah. Yeah. That's very true. That can be me at times, that's for sure. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out you don't want to. You're better off me being nice. You're better off Marky being nice, because when I'm not, it's not looking good, bruv. The fuck is this shit? Who the heck is this weirdo? Who the fuck is that? Yeah, I'm the mesmerized. Yeah. Girly Sunday, I am reading the Element Encyclopedia of Birthdays. If you tell me your birthday, I will read you what it says. I just read mine, Ninjas, and Marley's. The first time I ever saw this book was when my friend Sue was alive. She had it, and she sent me my birthday, and then I said, "Where the hell did you get that book?" She's like, "Yeah, it's on Amazon." I was like, "Okay, I gotta get that one day." And there's another book like that has like another page like to it. It has like 2 pages, but this one only has like the first page. But there's like another book that has birthday stuff too. But this one's pretty cool though. I like it. She sent me this like a long time ago, and then I ended up getting it. It was on my wish list. My other friend bought it for me. Yeah, I've seen this book like a long time ago. Sue used to have it. Some of it's true and some of it's not, because everybody's different. Like everybody's different. It says right here on the dark side, I can be needy. I'm definitely not needy. I've never been needy. You know, but it says uncertain and insecure. I have been very uncertain, and when I'm uncertain, I don't feel myself, and I can be insecure at times. Yes, that's true, because people make me like that. But needy, hell no. I've never been a needy person. Fuck that. I've never been like, please give me this. Oh my God, I'm so needy. Come here, please. I want you. No, I'm not definitely not needy when it comes to women. Hell no. I need that Gucci, yeah, but that's about it. I'm not needy like that. I've never been like a needy person. People are needy towards me, yeah, but I've never been needy. See, it doesn't apply to everyone. Not everything in the book is about you. Just an overall general thing. But it says here your greatest challenge is to moderate your desire to be needed by everyone. That's true. You know, everybody fucking wants to deal with me. Everybody aggravates me all day. Mark this, Mark that. Mark, can you fix that? Mark, can you do this? Mark, I need you to do that. Mark, do this. Nah, 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 nah. I'm like, fuck, leave me alone, man. Just like give me a break for like one fucking day. But you know what? It's weird because I want to be busy every day, like with my business. Like when I was like really, really busy, I didn't have time for no one. And I really enjoyed that life. But then like God like kind of was like, no, no, I don't want you to be busy. I don't want you to work hard. You're not going to fucking work hard. You're not going to continue to deal with these fucking idiots you work with. I'm gonna make sure that you work less. You're still gonna make money, but you're gonna work less and you're not gonna deal with people. I'm gonna divert your fucking ass to do what I want you to do because you're meant to do this, not meant to be like ignoring everybody and being in your own world and work, 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 work. So right up until like 4 years ago when COVID hit, that's when my whole life changed. You know, in 2020, in 2020, my life changed a lot. Like I found myself on here almost every day. I found myself like being more like spiritually inclined to like help everybody on here. It was like I physically wasn't helping everybody, but mentally helping everybody. So like my whole life changed. Like my business, like I got enough work, but I wanted more. But it wasn't happening. Like it was like I wasn't like extremely busy like I used to be, and like COVID kind of fucked everything up. And then the world changed, everything changed for me. So being on here, like I try to get away from this shit. Like I didn't want this to be my life. And then like God kept throwing me back here, like spirit kept throwing me back into the cage and say, no, no, get back in front of everybody. These people need you. You need to calm down. You need to relax. You need to do this for a living for now. You know, you need to keep doing this and don't worry about your business. That's gonna come when we put you back there when we eventually feel like it. So it's like I kind of feel like worthless sometimes. Like I kind of feel like when is my maintenance business gonna like keep me busy again? Like when am I gonna get more work? Or when am I gonna like when is my workshop gonna be finished? When is this divorce gonna be over where I can like work in my workshop and my sister has the house and I can like feel safe because the house is hers, you know, like when am I gonna go in that workshop and like start painting shit and start doing building things and like when is this shit gonna end? So it's like until all this shit gets resolved, I can't do what I want because I can get in trouble or things can like not go the way I really want it to. So I've actually not even walked into that workshop in over a week. Like I won't even go near it. I won't even walk in there and see anything. I don't even care because like it started to drive me crazy because I want to I want to do shit and I can't. And then when I go in there, it's like I feel weird. I feel like I'm not supposed to be in there yet. It's such a weird feeling. But when I go online, I feel so comfortable. I feel so alive. I feel happy as fuck. And I feel like I'm doing something like that I thought I would never be doing. So it's like my whole life is weird right now. It's like I want to work with my hands and build shit and paint shit and do electrical work and like start, keep running my business, but it keeps diverting me back to here. Like it keeps like it's like spirit grabs me by my neck and says, "Yo, go the fuck sit down and keep still." Like go in front of everybody, go help your psychic friends, and then it's like next thing you know, my day is done, and I've done like all these readings. I've helped all these people. I go online, and it's like, what the hell is going on? Like I don't get it. Then I see all these numbers and I see all these spiritual things and like all these weird things happen to me and I'm like it's like what the fuck is going on here? Like why am I always getting diverted back to here? And why do I feel so happy when I'm here now? you know? Whereas before I'd be like irritated, like I'm like, fuck, I don't want to shuffle cards all fucking day. I don't want to listen to these fucking people's problems. I kind of felt negative and weird when I came on here sometimes, it's like I don't want to do this shit, man. I want to work, like I want to make shit, I want to fix shit. But it's like it's not happening. What it won't like spirit won't allow me to go back right now. Like so I got tired of fighting it. I got tired of like going against what God wants me to do and what spirit wants me to do. But I shouldn't feel like I'm less of a person because I'm doing less work. And what's the crazy thing is like I'm making money doing it and I know that's not my intention. Like people know that I'm not about money, like I don't care about that shit, right? But it's like I don't really understand why sometimes I'm here. Like it's just like I don't want to be. I want to work. Like I want to go in my workshop and like use a saw and a drill, and I want to hear those things like I want to hook up shit. Like I want to make shit look. It's just weird. I want to do shit, but I just don't. I just feel better over here right now, and I guess that's where I'm supposed to be. You know. Like that saying, your home is where your heart at, or your heart is where your home is, or whatever the fuck that is. It says like, and then as I look up at the clock, it says 222. So it's like, there you go, bro. So yeah, exactly, Marley. It's like I'm following my instincts and my gut. Yeah, home is where your heart is. Yeah. So like I feel so alive I feel alive when I'm on here. I feel like I'm meant to be here, and I never used to feel like this. Like when I used to go live, I mean, like all right, cool, I'm gonna go live. You know, I hope that I don't disappoint anybody. I hope when people pay me, like I answer their questions properly, or I hope I don't get a troll in here tonight fucking irritating me. Or I hope this dumb bitch don't come in here and aggravate me tonight. Or I hope nobody's spying on me and aggravates the shit out of me and I feel their energy. Like I always was like kind of like worried about, you know, coming on here every day and like being exposed to like negative people and negative shit, you know? That's why I never really want to be on here. But now and lately, like it's so weird. It's like everything's so normal now. Everything's so like together and everything feels so right. Like and the people that are in here now are like not bothering me. They're not annoying me. They're like their energy is contagious. So it makes me feel really good to like have so many decent people around for once. Some people used to drain the shit out of me, but they're not here anymore, which is great. Like the people that come in here now are all like positive and uplifting and like, you know, they don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? So like it's a big change, but it's weird at the same time because I still really don't feel like I'm accomplishing anything because I'm not using my hands to make something, but I'm using my hands to shuffle cards and to like talk to people, talk some sense into people. So it's weird. It's definitely this year has only been, you know, this is the second month going into the third month. But this year alone, these last 2 months has like I've never been live this much since way back. Like I feel like I have to go live every day, twice a day, 3 times a day. Like yesterday I went live 3 times and that's not like me, you know? And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like why am I coming on here? Like why do I feel like a magnet to come on here all the time? And then when I come on here, like people come in here and then, oh, I'm so glad you're here, and you know, can I ask questions? Can I do this? And you know, next thing you know, like I'm busy, and then you know, every day it's like it's proven to me like I'm supposed to be here. And when I get off, it's like I feel so normal. When I used to get off, I'd be like, thank God I'm out of here. I'm fucking tired of this shit. Like, you know, I don't want to do this shit for the rest of my life. But like this year, I kind of love doing it, which is weird. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't, it's just something that I don't really, I'm not used to. Like, I'm not used to like wanting to be on here. And like, I'm the type of guy, I want to work. I want to sweat. I want to get dirty. You know, I want to fix shit. I want to make shit. I want to paint. I want to wash my hands every fucking couple minutes because I'm dirty. Like I want to accomplish things. I want to clean something. I want to make something. Like I want to be in a workshop. I want to like use tools. I want to drive to a job and fix shit. I want to accomplish things. So like the adjustment right now for me is like kind of weird because I'm not used to like just sitting in a chair talking to people and making money and talking to people, like, you know, and just being happy, you know. I look at myself in the screen and I'm like, fuck, look at all that clothes in the background. You need to fold that shit, bro. And I'm like, fuck, look at all the shit you got over there because you've been live for like 4 years now, 5 years. You know, look at all the things you have. Like, look at your dog. She's happy. Look at your life. Like, you know, look at all the wonderful people you have that come in here. Look at all the fucking cool people you met. Like, so it's weird. Like, it's like it's drawing me more and more and more to stay instead of going into the workshop and doing something. I told my sister like 2 days ago that, and my sister's been telling me for a long time. My sister's told me for a long time that I should be doing this instead of working hard. Because she says like there's not too many people that are good at psychic stuff like you are. And I'm like, well, I don't want to be sometimes. Like I don't want to be like in front of people like talking sense into them because I get frustrated sometimes. But lately I feel like I'm getting my point across. Or lately, like I feel like everybody's energy like isn't affecting me but uplifting me, you know? But like I'm my own worst critic. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I should be, actively working instead of sitting on my ass. Not because this is a fucked up thing to do. It's just that I'm not used to like not doing hard work. But hey, maybe, just maybe I might just accept the fact that I have to be here more often. So I'm kind of accepting it now more and more, if that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like I'm blessed more when I come on here, Marley. I really do. I feel like people like, I feel like people always been telling me to do what I'm doing now. Like, a lot of people say you should be here every day, Mark. Like people need you, and I'm like, nah. People are good. They don't need me like that. You're just saying that, or it's not my life. I don't want this to be my life. I keep saying like I don't want to be sitting here all day, giving messages, answering questions. You know, I feel like I don't want to do it, but it's like I keep feeling like I can't. Like it's so weird. I don't know. I don't know. I can't even explain it anymore. Like it just doesn't make, to me. I'm having a hard time accepting not working hard. That's the main thing. Like I work hard all the time. I've worked hard my whole life. So this to me isn't physically working hard. It's working mentally. It's working like, with people. So like I don't understand it anymore. Like because I don't understand it, I learned to accept it now. I learned to accept the fact that, you know what, Mark, you're meant to be here right now. Just shut up and just accept it. Like, just shut up and accept it. You're meant to be in front of these people. You're meant to be on your channel every day. And I never expect to like, make a living out of it, but I can if I want to. But I still like just don't want to, But I kind of like I'm getting to the point where I'm surrendering, like I'm surrendering to God and to spirit. And it's like they're saying, Mark, like your body needs to heal. Your back hurts. Your fucking arm hurts. Your leg hurts. You bust your fucking ass all your life. You're 47, bro. Like spirit kind of like is in my ear every day. Like, no, 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 don't work hard. Fuck that. Leave it alone. You ain't got to do that shit right now. Just relax, man. You know, just like chill out. Wait till like, just chill and just do this right now. You know? Yeah, and like you guys always say I help you, and I know I do, and but you guys help me because if I wasn't helping you guys, then I probably would be in the workshop right now getting dirty and doing something with machines and drills and shit. And I would find something to fix. I'll find something to paint. I have so much work I can do, but it's like it won't let me do it. Like it won't. Like God was like when I start to do something, like my back will hurt. It's like my spirit like took a hammer and be like, "Get your fucking ass over here." No, 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 no. Get your ass. And then I'm gonna make your back hurt. Go sit the fuck down, you ignorant fuck. Honest to God, that's how I feel. I honestly feel like some days I feel worthless, like I can't do any, like I don't feel like doing anything. But the only thing that makes me happy and I feel like doing is coming on here. It's so fucking weird. It's like I don't even understand why it happens, but like sometimes it's not. The thing I've learned is it's not what you want, it's what you need to do. So I want to go work in my workshop. I want to do electrical work. I want to paint. I want to clean shit. I want to make shit. But that's what I want to do. But what I need to do is sit my ass right down here and help people and do what I'm supposed to be doing. That's how my life is now, which is the weirdest thing ever because it's hard for me to accept because I'm so used to doing something. You know, it's like when a mother has a child. When that child goes 18, that child no longer needs you like that anymore. And when they come visit you, it's every now and then. So that child's free. Or when your son or your daughter gets married, it's like they're no longer your like, a big responsibility to you. It's like that's how I feel. I feel like I've broken free from like my life, like my physical life, if that makes sense. But I still feel empty. Like I feel like I still feel like I have to work hard because I'm so freaking used to it. And some people will be like, hey, I saw you like, cutting the grass the other day at your mom's house. Man, you never stop, man. I saw you cutting the grass there, and then I saw you chopping the hedges, then I saw you painting the roof, then you painted the house. Oh man, I saw you there the other day in your car. I saw you doing this. Oh, I ran across so and so, and they said that you were doing this, and you got a workshop, and you doing this, and blah blah blah. They said you were on your own for 16 years now. Holy shit! And then, you know, yeah, yeah. I have two jobs too. I have lots of jobs to be honest. I do this. This is a job to me. I do my regular work. My business, my maintenance business. Like I do property management, so I'm taking care of like 7 different properties, but not every day. But I do take care of them then when I'm needed. Um, and I have work to do at these places right now, but the people are away. See, I take care of rich people's houses where they have houses in another country or another place. So when they before they come home, I fix shit up to so when they come home, everything's done. So I don't have to really go after it right now. I can do it when I feel like it. So like I'm not like on demand every day. And then I have my nephew, like you said. I have my sister got a divorce, so she got like the perfect job. So I don't want to burden her. But look how weird it is where my sister and my parents need me every day for something, right? So if I was like really active at work and I can be, and I was out there looking for work and said, look, fuck you, I'm working. I don't care what your life is. I have to do my own life. So like I want to do that and say fuck everybody, and then like I feel kind of weird or I feel guilty. But you know what? Like I always say, I'm not about money and I'm not about like all these things. My bills are paid. I have money in the bank. I have my car. I have clothes. I have food. I have everything I need. Like even if I had $1 million in my hands right now, I still be doing this. I would still like have my life. See, so money has never been like a big deal to me, whether I have it or I don't. Well, what's a big deal to me is what I'm doing, like what I want to do, like physically, mentally, spiritually. Financially, I don't care. I'm always provided some way, somehow. It doesn't matter. Like there's like God will always put money in front of me, even if I don't care about it. So I'm like, fuck, I didn't even care about. Look, I just got this job just now. I just made some good money, so I'm good for another month or two, or I'm good for the rest of the year. Fuck, I'm good. You see what I mean? Like, so to some people in life, money is everything. So they have to work every day because they need money. See, when you don't base your life on one thing, you don't need it. So because my mindset is not about the bag, it's about me. It's about my life. It's about my family. It's about what I do for people. So money has never been like an obstacle for me. and I'm not rich, but I don't like need $1 million to survive. You see what I mean? Like if that makes sense. Because there's a lot of people who are like me that don't give a fuck about a bag. I don't give a fuck about no money. I give a fuck about my health and my life and my parents and my sister and my nephews and my dog and my house, like where I live. I want shit to be good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about being a millionaire and an entrepreneur and balling out of control. I don't care about that shit. That don't phase me. Exactly. And that's why, like I tell people, sometimes people think I'm got a whole pile of money. And I say, you know what? I have a whole pile of love. I have love for myself. I have my health. I'm not sick. Like, I'm always got food. And it seems like whatever I spend comes right back to me. So like it's never like a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like I always get provided for. I always have some way, somehow. It's just insanely crazy. But like because I don't dwell on like mental, like physical, like material and money things, I get it anyway. It'll just happen to fall in my lap. So this past few years, especially this year and last year with my sister's divorce, I've helped my sister out so much, and I've helped these boys out so much that I've been blessed with. And the thing is, the more I help them, the less work I have, but I still got enough money to do whatever I want to do. See, that's the crazy part of it all. Like I always get provided for some way, somehow. It's just some crazy shit. Sometimes like I look at it and I'm like, how the fuck is this even possible? Like how can I not like do what I did before? And like how why am I not struggling? Why am I not like worried about like where my next dollar and my work's coming from? Like why am I not worried about, you know, being provided for anymore? Like it just doesn't make like sometimes like I look back and say, how the fuck did this even happen? Like why am I here? You got me? Like it's just like I don't know. It's just weird as shit. It just don't make no sense. But then again, I look back on it and I'm like, you know what? It's because you're doing the right things for other people. So like that's why like I know life is good. But it's hard though because I'm not the same person I was, and I can't be that person anymore. Like God's trying to show me like a different way. Like he says, look, your life's gotta change, bro. You can't keep doing this shit your whole life. You know? It's different now. Like it's okay, bro. Like I feel like I have a hand on my shoulder saying, look, shut the fuck up and accept your new life, bro. We got you. If you need work, we'll give you work. If you need money, we'll give you money. If you need friends, we'll give you friends. If you want us to take care of people, we'll take care of them. We got you, bro. Shut the fuck up. Hey, hey, we're good. We got you. Okay. You've done your part. We'll do ours. I feel like spirit does that to me. Like, hey, buddy, we got you. You're good. Okay? Don't panic. We got you. Like I'm always got everybody else, but now I feel like God's got me more now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a weird feeling because I'm so used to doing so much. You know? Like I'm constantly fucking like helping everybody. And sometimes like I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. And then poof, like God says, no, no, bro. You're good. Trust me. Look what just happened to you. You just got provided for. You're good. It's weird because I don't expect things to be handed to me, but lately it has been. Like, spirit just gives me shit. People just give me things. So it's like, okay, just shut up and accept it, bro. Just like, you're getting back what you put in. Like, how with that saying, you reap what you sow. That's how my life is right now. And that's why I always like helping everybody else because I know how life is like for a lot of people. I seen my nephew and my sister go through hell this past year. And my brother, it happened to him and his kids 5 years ago. And seeing my parents get older and fucked up, and like I'm the only one that's not fucked up. So it's like I feel like, I always had to help everybody. And because I did, like God said, okay, now it's your turn to relax. It's your turn to calm the fuck down. It's your turn to like, accept what people have for you for once. Like accept these people's love, accept their financial like gifts, accept the things they tell you and they give you. Like just take and receive, because this is your turn to receive now. Like that's how I feel more and more every day. But it doesn't feel normal to me because I've never been the person like to, I'm always the person to give, not to receive. So when I receive, sometimes it's like I hear that voice in the back of my head saying, shut the fuck up and take it. And I'm like, all right, I'll shut the fuck up and take it then. So that's how I feel. Hey Sophie, how you doing? Yeah. You know what, Marley? My sister said the same thing. She said that my nephews take turns sleeping in her bed. She's got a king bed. And ever since the divorce, the youngest one will sleep with her for a week, then they'll go back to their bed. And then when something goes wrong, the oldest one will go and sleep in her bed. And then they'll go back to their beds and they'll all sleep in their own bed. And then out of the blue, they'll both come in her room. And then the youngest one will go back in there. And she says, like, it's not, they were never allowed to go in that room when he was here. He would be like, go to your room. Get the fuck out of here. You got your own room. Why are you coming in here for? Don't bother us. And he would even lock the door sometimes like a prick, you know? So now, like, they're like protecting their mom and they want to be with her all the time. And they're 14 and 16. So almost the same age as yours, pretty much. So it's like my sister's like overwhelmed with their love and the way they are, and they keep telling her that you made the best decision of your life getting rid of that fucking idiot. And it's sad to hear, because like there's so many guys like me who wish they had children and wish they had that happen to them. Have the love of their children, especially like a man having sons. But this fucking clown, he doesn't care. Yeah. It's like it makes me want to cry knowing that this guy don't even care about these boys. They're so fucking smart, handsome, and they're so aware and alert of life, and they're so funny. Like, but they always praise me. They always say they're the kid. They're who they are because of me. Sometimes my sister says that she gets jealous that they like me more than her. And I said, shut up. That's not true. They love you. And it's like, no, they love you more. They fucking talk about you all goddamn day. I said, because we're always together. I said, we were always together. They always came around me because I actually gave them the time of day, unlike him. And my sister was always working. So they were always with me, always. And we've been together from day one. See, I live in the apartment, so they will always come over here. Uncle Mark, let's go play basketball. Let's go play football. Let's go play volleyball. The reason they're good at sports is because of me. They play for the Bermuda national team. You know, so a lot of reason why they're the way they are is because of me. I've pushed them to be like good boys, and I tell them all the time, don't you disrespect your mother, I'll knock your fucking teeth out. Don't you talk to my sister like that. You out of your goddamn mind? And they'll look at me and be like, yeah, all right, yeah. And then they'll walk away. I was like, don't ever let me hear you talk to your mother in some type of way. I'll knock you the fuck out. And they know what time it is. They're like, okay, yeah, bye. Like she's been through enough. Like they don't need like she doesn't need no more bullshit. But it's crazy how life is, and I just get I get upset to know that fathers and mothers don't even care about their children. It don't make no sense to me. Like especially a mother, you had those children pop out of your damn coochie, and you birthed them, you put them on earth. They came out of you, and then you don't even care about them. Like you're going to fucking hell, bitch. What the fuck you talking about? How could you not care about your own children? Same thing for a man. You made these beautiful kids. They're innocent, and you're just leaving them. You just don't give a shit about them. You don't even want to pay for them. So what, you think it's free to live? Do you know that children are expensive? Because once you reach an adult, weight, you wear the same shit. You wear the same size unless you fucking eat your way out of it. But a child needs care and clothes and food every fucking 2, 3 years. They change sizes, and they're gonna be the next size. You got to get new shoes, new shirts, new this, new that. Do you know that every time I went away on a trip, my suitcase, half my suitcase came back with all this shit for my nephews? And to see the glow in their faces when I bring them back shit and see that, oh, thank you so much, Uncle Mar. Oh my God, a Spider-Man shirt. When they were young, little, like, 4 or 5 years old, and I used to bring them back a SpongeBob fucking outfit or, Spider-Man fucking shit or whatever the fuck they liked back then. They're like those Thomas the Train fucking things. I used to buy the little trains with the little book. And they used to go around. They had magnets. They used to go around the little track. I bought them all this shit more than their father would ever think about buying them. Their father never bought them fucks. And he would come home and be like, "Ooh, who got that?" I was like, "Who you think? Me, you fucking clown. You don't care about your own kids." Same thing happened when they got two turtles. So the turtles grew and they outgrew the tank. So I went for my nephew's birthday 3 years ago. I bought a bigger tank and I put the turtles in there, and then they grew even bigger. So then I bought a bigger ass tank, but he had already left. But when I bought that tank, the first thing he said was, "Who's gonna clean that?" I said, "Not you." And he took his coffee and he walked away. And my sister said, "I'm glad you said that to him." I said, "Dude, fuck, you clean it. Do you clean it now? And what is it to you? You don't give a fuck. If that tank will be green and overflowing with shit, and you still wouldn't clean it because you don't fucking care." So I told him, I said, "I bought this tank. I'm gonna fucking clean it and I'm gonna take care of the turtles. You ain't gotta worry about it, bro." So he walked off mad, as if to say, you know, like, fuck you. And I'm like, yeah, fuck you too. Like, you dumb prick. These little kids, they just want like shit, like give them what you never had. They want turtles. Fuck, they don't ask for much. Just like get a bigger tank, man. Let the fucking turtles. And then he told me, "Oh, those turtles are gonna die because turtles don't swim in water that in big, like in a lot of water." And I'm like, "Are you listening to yourself?" I can write a book on how stupid this fucking idiot is. He said to me, "Turtles don't swim. They're gonna drown because they need to go up on like they can't reach the top." And I said, "What you mean turtles don't swim? Turtles are in the fucking ocean. Do they have a place where they go? They go on the water. They go onto land. They swim to the land, moron. They don't float. The fuck you talking about? Turtles don't swim." So he got so mad at me, and then the next day, the turtles were alive, right? So he thought they were gonna die, and I'm like, "Are you okay? Like you have a fever or something? Like what the fuck is wrong with you?" And my sister was like, "Look, don't argue with him. Leave him alone." Like I never heard he's bipolar or bi fucking stupid. So then the turtles got bigger and bigger and bigger because of me, because I got the bigger tank, right? And I started to spend money on the tank because I love that shit. Like I used to breed fish. Not a lot of people don't know that about me. But this whole apartment right here was all tanks. I had 3 tanks in here. And I used to breed African cichlids. They looked like a rainbow colored fish, and they were beautiful and they were expensive. And I used to breed them, and I used to take the babies and put them in another tank. And then once they got big, I put them in another tank, and I used to sell them back to the shop and make money off of it. And then I used to give some to my nephews and got them a tank. And then my oldest nephews, they had fish tanks everywhere. They were like, my sister got mad at my other sister and brother-in-law got mad because they wanted to be like me. They're like, oh, they want to be like you eating this fucking fish. We have to change the water all the time. I said, well, call me. I'll do it. I'll do it for them. I'll teach them how to do it because you have no time for your kids. So I made my siblings look fucking dumb because I've always wanted to make sure my nephews had everything that I didn't. I wish I had that shit back then. But I still have the tanks next door. And the turtles are in there. The turtles are huge. They're like the size of this fucking book. And they're in like a big ass tank. And I separated them because they were fighting each other. I'm the one who buys their food. I'm the one who cleans the tank. I'm the one who buys like the shit to put in there. I do all of that shit. I do everything for my nephew. And he always get those two boys give me a hug every single day, sometimes 2-3 hugs a day. And they always tell me, if it wasn't for you, bro, none of this shit will be working properly. None of this shit will be here. They always tell me they love me every day and shit like that. They always like send me memes of funny ass shit. And they never talk about their father because they don't need him. They got me. And they've always had me, so I don't fucking care about that guy. He can rot in hell. So he's no loss. Like you said, Marley, when he left, your kids evolved. Everybody's happy now. You guys, and I see how happy you are. And you're a good mother. You employ Emmy on your channel. You prove that, and that's very nice of you. Like, you're a good mother. Don't let nobody tell you no different. If you have your children, that means you're doing something right. Don't ever let nobody tell you no different. A mother who takes care of their children is going to be blessed forever. You'll never go to hell. But the father that don't care, he's already got a place next to the devil himself. And I hope he burns. I hope the devil sticks the fork right up his ass and turns him into fire. Honest to God, that's how I feel. Like I honestly have a lot of rage in me for fathers and mothers who don't care about their children. Like, that shit pisses me off. But I stay positive as much as I can and just try and help children as much as I can and help my nephews as much as I can. Because they mean the world to me. So I always make sure like I do everything I can, because getting a divorce is never their fault. It's the parents' fault. But if the mother or the father takes initiative to deal with their children and take on the burden and responsibility, then that makes me happy that they're doing it. Yep, absolutely useless. I can't stand that shit. And sometimes I want to cry when I talk like this, because like it hurts to know that there's people like that in the world. It really hurts to know that. And because I know my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law, I've known them for years, and to see them with their children at first, how happy they were, and to see that they don't care about them now, it makes me feel like delusional. It makes me always think like, how the fuck can you just like go to sleep at night? How the fuck can you not speak to your kids every day and not know what they're doing? And then when they hear that their children are doing good, they don't even praise them. They don't even care. They don't even send them a text or call them and say, hey, I'm proud of you. I know I'm not a good mother and a good father or whatever, but I'm proud that you're doing good in school. I'm proud you won that award. Oh, I saw you in the newspaper. I'm sorry that I haven't been there for you. I love you. And, nothing. Like, you don't even care. You don't fucking care. Like, who the fuck are you people? What is wrong with you? it doesn't register in my brain how people can do that. You see, I came from a home where my parents cared about us, they loved us, and they still do. Like, my parents never abandoned us. They never treated us like that. And I never saw my mom and dad fight. Never ever. Like, I've never seen my dad say, "You fucking bitch, I'll slap the shit out of you," or "I'm gonna get a divorce. You fucking wasted my money," or "You're a hoe," or "You cheated on," nothing. I never heard my father talk to my mother any type of way like that. And I've never seen my mom say to him, "Oh, you useless fuck, you don't know how to do anything," or nothing like that. No, no, nothing. I've never seen them go at it. And they're still together. 60 years. And they love their grandchildren. When they see those grandkids, they light up like a Christmas tree. They love them. My mom said, "I wiped all your asses and I took care of all of you." They love their grandmas and grandpas, grandma and grandpa. But his side of the family, they don't even care. A lot of people ask my sister and me, "Oh, so what? His mom and dad don't care about the grandchildren?" I said, "No, they don't even give a fuck. They don't call them and say, 'Hey, we love you, and can we see you?' Nothing. Because they're guilty. They did the damage. They're the ones who fucked everything up. His family fucked everything up. See, so those boys, they're not kids anymore. See, they're boys. They're teenage boys, and they know the difference. They know what those people are about. That's why I'm glad it happened now, because they're old enough to understand what's right and what's wrong. You know. Yep, 60 years my parents have been together, and my parents are a pain in my ass. But I always help them and make sure they got everything they need, because they're the ones who put me, through school. They paid for me. They wiped my ass. They put me through school. They put me. They got me jobs. They're a pain in my ass, but I love them. They're cool. I love them when they're asleep and they don't bother me. But they're cool though. Me and my dad are really close, and me and my mom are close too. So not back in the day that we weren't close. When I was like 16, 17, 18, 19, we weren't very close because they were against everything I did. Hey Dan, all's good, brother. How you doing? My dad, he was a control freak. My dad always um tried to like tell me what to do. I wasn't doing the right thing. I can't do this, I can't do that. Like, I was one of the best DJs in Bermuda at the time, and he told me, "Look, you can't do that shit. You can't come home past midnight." And I told him, "Look, I'm moving out. Fuck you and fuck your house. I'm moving out. I make good money. I'm out of here." "Oh, you're never gonna survive without me. You don't even know what life is. You're gonna pay rent for like a couple months, and you're gonna cry back to this house, and you're in the army now. You're gonna see what life is like. You don't know shit. You better stay here and you better respect." I'm like, "Wait, fuck you, bro. I'm out of here. You don't ever think I need you, bro." So me and my dad, we went at it lots of times. We never fought like, fist fights or nothing like that. But I got in his face plenty of times and said, "Look, I'm fucking tired of you. I'm leaving. I'm 19 years old. You can't tell me what to do no more." So I was getting a check from the army. I was getting a check from my job, and I was getting a check from DJing. I was getting 3 checks every week, every month. I was getting money. So I got an apartment. I was paying $800 a month back then for a 1 bedroom apartment, which was pretty good at the time. It wasn't that bad. And that was like with utilities paid, electricity paid, and water paid. And the only thing I had to buy was food, and I paid for my cable TV and things like that. Just little bills here and there. So I was paying like almost like $1,200 a month with groceries and everything included. But I was making way more than that a month. So I can afford it. And I got a secondhand car. I paid like 7 grand for this Mitsubishi Colt. from my friend of mine. He sold me the car for $7,000. I gave him $5,000 up front, and I told him, look, I need time to pay the rest of the money off. He was like, yeah, cool, no worry, don't worry about it. So I ended up paying him like a couple $100 every month or whatever. So I was constantly going at it from 19 onward. And my dad was like, this fucker, you know, this fucker's made it. Like, you know, he proved us wrong. And I didn't have a washing machine and dryer at my place. So my mom offered to wash my clothes, and I paid her. Like, I gave her money, but she wouldn't accept it, but I gave it to her anyway. What I'll do is I would buy shit for her and I'll just give it to her, right? So she washed my clothes, and I would go there when my dad wasn't there because I didn't want to look at him. So my dad, he was always like a Debbie Downer. He was always like looking down on me and like treat me like shit because he always thought that it was his way or no way. So anyway, I ended up finishing army, and that was less a paycheck to get. So then I said, now, you know, how am I gonna like pay this rent, you know, and pay all my bills and live the life I'm living? I needed to find something else to do. So I left. I was a mechanic, a car mechanic at the time, and this guy I knew, he came to me and said, "Hey, look, um, how much money do you make here?" And I told him, and he goes, I'll pay you double what you get if you come work for me as a construct and do construction." And I was like, "Yeah, all right, cool deal." So I left, and I started working for him and making double the money. And I was working from 7 in the morning till 7 at night. And he had lots of work. And I was constantly working 12 hours a day, making like 20 something bucks an hour, $21, I think I was making an hour. So it was good. I was 22 years old. So I made good money and I learned a lot. And then I met this guy that was an electrician, and he taught me how to do electrical. They taught me how to like build houses, read plans, lay block, you know, pour concrete, make a pitch a roof. I learned everything within like 4 or 5 years. And then when I was like 26, 27, I joined a an electrical company. A guy that I went army with, he started his own electrical business. And he said, "Hey, Mark, you want to work for me? I'll give you $25 an hour." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I told the guy, "Look, I'm gonna make more money. I'm gotta go." He's like, "Yeah, sure, you know, do whatever you have to do. I can't pay you that much, but this guy's willing to go for it." Then I started making $25 an hour at the age of 27. Then I stayed with him till like 2 years, and then after that, I was like, I need to go on my own. And then when I was 29, at the end of the year, September 2007, I said, I have enough money to buy a brand new car, some tools, and I'm going to go on my own. And that's it. Then I started making $30 an hour right off the bat. And people were paying me and saying that I was cheap. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I've never made $30 an hour in my goddamn life. I said, I'm good. So I was working like 10 hours a day, making $300 a day. No problem. Clean money. And now I make double that 16 years later. Yeah. Yeah. I've been on my own ever since. That's my life story right there in a nutshell. I've been doing electrical for over 25 years. And I can read a plan. I can build a house. I can do all that shit. I know how to do everything. I can run a whole job, no problem. And now I just don't even do it no more because it's good money, but there's a lot of corruption in the construction world and the electrical world. There's too much like competition. There's too much cutthroat, and people like do too much conniving shit, you know? So I got away from it, and now I do property management. So I have four millionaire clients that have, between all of them, they have like 7, 8 houses, and they rent like places. They rent apartments. They rent condos. They rent uh, suites and shit. Um, and the guy just, those people just say, "Hey, Mark, look, we're going away for a month. Here's the key. I want you to paint this room while we're gone. I want you to fix this fan. I want you to replace this washer and dryer. I want you to take this to the dump and bring a new one. I want you to meet this guy, the plumber. I want you to get a plumber and see if you can get this guy to fix this washer or fix this fucking whatever." So whatever they want, I just go and do it. They'll call me, be like, "Hey, look, this place over here, they need this, and this place over here, we need that." So I'll just go do it. So I have an easier life now. I have an easier life. So I just do easier work and still make good money. And my parents are my clients now, and my sister's my client. When they need shit, and that's it. Yep. So I worked very hard to get where I am. That's why nobody talks no shit to me. So yeah, it is a blessing. And I've come on here for the past 4 years. September will be 5 years I've been on here, and I've helped a lot of people. I've read for over thousands of people, not 1,000, probably thousands of people I've read in the last 5 years. People I've read, people I've gave messages to, people that I've associated with. Um, and it makes me feel good to help everybody, and to be happy. That's all that matters. And every person that's coming here, I've encouraged them to go on their own, start their business. I've encouraged them to, like, read cards, to be a psychic. I recommend them. I talk to them. I subscribe to them. I'll like their shit. I'll come visit them. I do whatever. Like, I want to help people because no one helped me, you know? Like, my parents couldn't help me financially. They always discouraged me from doing anything. The only person that encouraged me to do anything was my baby sister. And that's why her and I are best friends, because she always says, "Look, if I were you, you should do it." When I tell her I'm live and she gets my notification, she goes, "I see you're being live. You're going live every day now." I was like, "Yep." She goes, "I fucking told you, ass. You should be going live every day. Like, you're really good. You have to understand that. Like, these people need you." And I'm like, "Yes, but I don't want to sit down in front of in a chair in a computer all fucking day talking to people, you know? I want to work." She goes, "Well, shut up and just do it." Like, you have a gift that people would love to have, and you're making money doing it, and you're happy. So go and do it. Don't worry about fucking painting and electrical and getting dirty, you idiot. He said, "You don't even need tools. You're not even gonna get dirty, and you get to wear all your clothes and your hats, and you get to talk to all these bitches, and you're fine, you're good." And I'm like, "Yes, but I don't want that. I want to fucking work. I want to build shit. I want to make shit, you know?" And she's like, so she tells me that all the time, like, and I'm like, "Look, man, I don't want to do this shit, man. I want to work, man. I want to make shit. I want to, build things and stuff." So anyway, like, she encourages me all the time to be on here. Like, she'd rather see me on here than bust my ass. Because she knows me. I'm bust my ass my whole life. Since I left school when I was 17, I'm 47. So for 30 years, I've bust my ass nonstop. Right up until last year, I was working really hard. And then this year, I haven't worked hard at all. Like, I've been on here and I've been like working for my mom and dad, helping my sister. Ever since the divorce last year, it's been a whole year now. Ever since the divorce, I haven't really like focused on my maintenance business at all. Like, I still do the work, but I don't like really go out there and like look for work and shit. I've kind of like took a chill. So life has changed dramatically. I gotta answer somebody real quick. Hold on a second. I have a friend of mine. She got a reading from me like months ago, and she just realized that she never paid me for the reading, and now she feels all like guilty and shit. I'm like, I ain't worried about that shit. Whatever. Like, I know I'll get the money eventually. It's not a big deal. Like, it's cool. See, this is just like I'm saying this shit, and I'm got somebody that owes me money, and I ain't even care about it. Like, she's just like, I feel so bad. Like, I know you probably want to kill me. I'm like, nah, I don't give a fuck. Like, what's today? Thursday? Nah, it's life. I know people forget shit. I'm not the type of person to be like going after people. Shit. I'm the type of person it is what it is. A lot of people I just leave it on their conscience, to be honest. If they're like a bad person. If they're cool, then I'm not really worried about it. I'm easy like that. I'm easy like a Sunday morning. And you know what? They said that Aquarius people are going to be like very active with like people. Like they're gonna be talking to a lot of people. A lot of people are gonna be talking to them. And that's exactly how things have been too for me. A lot of people have been hitting me up, talking to me, um, like asking me shit, getting readings, coming in here talking shit and having fun, meeting new people. Like, it's definitely been that way. I've been very busy, like talking to a lot of people. Are you going live tonight, Marley? Yeah, my dog's cool. She just wants to be inside. Um, Trying to line up a reading for my friend. She wants to read with me tonight. has been there trying to hang out more. Cyrus, she said, I'm planning to, but lately he has been there. Yeah, you can hang out with her and then come on afterwards. That's all. Yeah, why not? Or just limit yourself to like an hour. You know, because my friend's trying to line me up for a reading at 10 o'clock my time. So after that, I'll probably go live. This weekend, I'll be on all weekend because my sister's going away on Saturday to Monday to go see her oldest son play, and she's taking her youngest son with him. So I'm going to be home alone Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Well, Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday they come back. Saturday, I have to wake up 5 o'clock in the morning. Saturday morning, take them to the airport for 6, and then they leave, and then I'm going to be home from Saturday and Sunday alone, and then Monday afternoon I got to pick all three of them up. Yeah, sure, Marty. Whenever you want, that's cool. I don't mind. We can do it whenever you want. You know, we could do it this weekend because I'm free on like this weekend because everybody's gonna be away. We could do it Saturday, Sunday. We can do it this weekend if you want. It's up to you. We just have to organize it properly. That's all, which we will. What we'll do is we'll do it because we both do the same thing. We both do questions and we both, give messages. So we can do both. We can have a donations list and we can have a free list like we always do. But we need to limit the amount of people. That's for sure. Yeah, Sunday is perfect because I'm not doing nothing on Monday. I have to pick up my nephews and my sister from the airport at 1:30. So I'm going to be sleeping in on Sunday anyway because I'm not going to work. But I don't want to be on there late, that's for sure. We can do it like on Sunday night for sure. That'll be perfect. Yeah. We just have to decide what channel we're doing it on and like have a limit of the amount of people that we read for and all that type of stuff. That's all. And then we just pin it. We'll pin it in the we'll pin the thing in the chat and then that's it. And everybody knows us anyway, so we'll sort it out. We'll lay down the rules and laws. We'll do it on your channel because you have you have everybody as a mod over there so they can handle like helping us out and getting rid of like the trolls and shit like that. So that's on that we can do that if you want. It's up to you. Yeah, yeah. Sounds good. It'll be like a comedy hour probably. Everybody will be laughing like a motherfucker. Yeah, the mods are I don't really have too many mods in here. It's just like my friend reader friends. So and plus I'm gonna put it on I would have to put it on subscribers mode. So that's gonna be like different, you know. Oh, definitely. But it wouldn't be it wouldn't be right if we didn't. I don't know why I don't know why stupid PayPal keeps sending me like these stupid things about if you're selling. I'm not selling anything. I think they're just um like they're saying like about funds and all this bullshit. I don't understand what they're trying to say, but like I'm not selling anything. So I guess that email's not for me. I ain't selling shit. I don't know what you're talking about. Hold on a sec. Just this message. Okay, cool. Cool. I got to do a reading at 10 with my friend. So that's cool. So yeah, I'm going to be reading. I'm going to do a reading at 10 o'clock my time. So I'm probably going to be like an hour, hour and a half maybe. So I'll be on like about after 11. So Marley, you're going to hold down the fort until then. So I'll hang out with you guys until about that time. And then I got to go do a reading. So that's cool. All good. But yeah, Sunday sounds good. Actually, let me see if there's a game on Sunday. I can't remember when Celtics play. I can't remember. I don't think they play on Sunday. Actually, they do, but it's early. Yes, yes, thank God. So Sunday the game's at 4:30. So that's perfect. So right after the game, I'll have dinner, and then Marley and I can paint YouTube red. Oh boy, everybody's in trouble. Good. So the Celtics play 4:30 on Sunday. So that means it's not going to interfere with my game time. That's good. Google just asked me if I really love basketball. Uh, Duh. Cool. All right. Sounds good. Yeah, we can do it in the evening time. Like you know 8 o'clock my time, 7 o'clock you're an hour behind me I think. 'Cause right now it's 3:27. I'm surprised my nephew hasn't texted me yet. Oh, here, look at that. It's not my nephew, though. It's my sister. The other pain in the ass. Yeah, we'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. Sunday is still a way away, but we'll discuss it and see what happens. I want to make sure you get your dinner and all that stuff because you're an hour behind me. So Once you finish your dinner in the evening, when I finish mine, we'll go on live after that. So that's cool. The later, the better for me. So I usually go on late. But I know you got to go work the next day. So we'll do it like normal time. That's all. 8, 7, 8, whatever, 9. It don't make no difference. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Smells like a winner. My sister's asking me, her job is 29% off for the 29th of February. She's asking me if I need anything. I don't even know what the fuck I need. I don't really need anything. She works at this huge home store. They have things. I already got too much shit. I don't want no more shit. I don't want nothing. I don't really want nothing like that. I don't even know. I don't need anything. When she goes away on Saturday and Sunday, she's gonna go shopping. I told her get me some more hats and get me some, get me a shirt or something so something new I can wear online. Honestly, I'm blessed. I got too much shit. I got so much things I don't even want anything else. I don't mind getting like a new hat or a new shirt or something. That's cool. I can always wear new clothes and new things. I'm wondering why my nephew hasn't called me or texted me. I hope he's all right. I'm supposed to go pick him up, but he hasn't said anything yet. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm here waiting for him. I'm gonna see what my sister says. I thought that was him just now, but not. Yeah, me too. I always throw shit away, or I give it away, or I give it to like my brother, or like I just give it to like somebody around here, or whatever. I don't care. I got so much clothes, I give it away to my older nephews because they're like my size or close to it, so they wear my shit. I try to give away some of my hats, but they're not really into hats like that. They want my sneakers and all that type of shit. I'm like, no, no, you can't have all my sneakers. You can have my older ones, but you ain't getting these nice, sneakers and shit. Hell no. My nephew went up into my room to go. Well, he went to use my bathrooms upstairs, and he came downstairs. He goes, "I counted at least 10 boxes of fucking sneakers. What the hell, man? You got like 10 pairs down here. Like, how many pairs do you have?" I said, "Don't worry about how many pairs of sneakers I got. You ain't got none of them, man. Come on." I said, "You're going away, but you can buy your own fucking sneakers." I said, "Those things belong to me, but you don't even wear them." I was like, "I don't care. They're still mine. You ain't wearing them, but I'm your size." I don't care. You want to buy them, you can buy them from me. I ain't giving you shit. I'm giving you too damn much." Like smacking the lip on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Please. I want those ones. I'm like, "No, you're not getting those. I'm not giving you none." He goes, "I don't want your shit anyway. I'll get my own shit." I said, "You're damn right you can get your own shit." I said, "These things belong to me. I'm gonna wear them." When? I said, "When I feel like." "You've never worn these." And I'm like, "So what? They're mine." I said, "I bought sneakers for all the years that I never had them." I said, "See you? You're 16 years old, right? And you got like 10 pairs of sneakers. When I was 16 years old, I only had 2 pairs of sneakers. That's it. Because we couldn't afford a whole pile of shit. Yeah? I had gym sneakers for school, and I had um, sneakers at home that were all fucked up that I used to play football and basketball and neighborhood shit. And I had dress shoes to go to church, and I had regular shoes to go to Dockside to go to school in that I had to polish black. So you guys didn't even know what that's like. Man, you always say that shit, man. You always say you never had anything. I said, we did. Ask your mother. Okay, yeah, I gotta go pick up my nephew. He's asking me if I'm here. All right, I'm gonna go pick up my nephew. I'll be back later on. See you guys later.